Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's my turn this week. We're going to go Genesis 29 through 35. Basically, I just want to talk about Jacob and his turmoil and bitterness in the relationships around him. Basically, you have Esau and Jacob, the bitterness of Jacob cheating Esau out of his blessing. You have Laman and Jacob, who deceived Jacob and had him marry both of his daughters, and changed his wages and different things like that 10 times, and there was a lot of bitterness there. They ended up working through it. Then you had the bitterness between Leah and Rachel, through trying to earn Jacob's affection, and that was caused because of Laman's deceitfulness to Jacob. And so you have all these relationships and turmoil and things that Jacob is going through, and they're constantly around him. And I believe that's a constant reminder of what he did to his brother. So basically, that leads up into chapter 32, and the women they come into a common ground to go against their father Laman with Jacob, and so they work things out there. But then later on, we get to a point in chapter 32, one of the most controversial topics in the Bible because of just things that don't make sense. I believe Jacob was wrestling with an angel, and that it was a dream that he was wrestling with him in. And there are two reasons why. One, because at the beginning of the chapter, in chapter 32, we have that Jacob ends up calling the land Nahanaim because of the two angels that met with him in the beginning of the chapter. And so when Jacob sends out everybody that is with him ahead of him, because he's scared that he wants to have everybody else go ahead of him, and he's going to go last so that way his brother doesn't kill him right away, and he's hoping he's going to take his gifts and he's going to forgive him. And so when everybody's sent out of the land, who else is there? And why is he just all of a sudden wrestling? I believe he maybe drifted off into a dream and just started wrestling with an angel, because God is dealing with people through dreams. Before this, he's sending. He's telling people, for instance, Laman. He tells Laman, don't say anything bad nor good to him when you meet him. He tells the pharaohs and different things. He deals with people in dreams up until this point, so I don't think that this is any different. And so basically, when we get to this point, he's wrestling with this angel, and he's so desperate for this blessing. And the reason why is because he doesn't really have, I believe, a belief in the blessings that he's stolen. He's about to face the one thing he did wrong was stealing his brother Esau's blessing because of his mother. And now he has to deal with the consequences of that. And he's afraid that God's going to deliver him to Esau and to his hand to kill him. And so he doesn't have a belief in the blessing that has been given to him through his father, because remember, it was based off of a lie. And so now Jacob is wrestling with this angel and asking him to be blessed by the angel. And so much so, he's so desperate that the angel puts his hip socket out of place, and he's still holding on. He still won't let go. And the angel is telling him, look, let me go, dude. Let me go. You don't need this. Let it go. Let your unbelief go, pretty much. That's what I believe he's telling him, is let me go. And he doesn't. And he's saying, not until you bless me. So then the angel asks him, okay, what's your name? And Jacob confesses to him, my name is Jacob, the deceiver. And the angel not only gives him the blessing, but gives him the reassurance by changing his name to Israel, the great nation. And so gives him this new name, gives him the blessing. And this is something Jacob can now hold on to, as this is mine now. I have the blessing, and I've received it willingly. I had to fight for it. I had to wrestle for it. And now God has blessed me. And it even says in there where he says, I have seen the face of God and have been delivered. He's been wrestling with this his whole life. He has been reminded of it through Laman, through Rachel and Leah, and now he's been delivered from the thing he was struggling with, from this turmoil he was in. And so later on, he ends up going, and basically that was him being fixed internally by God. He goes, he meets Esau. Esau finds him, runs to him, embraces him, kind of like the prodigal son. Not to jump ahead, I'm just saying for those of you that know. And he embraces him. And then after that, I just want to skip ahead real quick to chapter 35, verse 10. Why does God reestablish you are Israel? Because I believe that God was dealing with Jacob internally with the angel, fixed that, changed his name to him and revealed that to him. Then later on he proclaimed it to him again with his sons around for the audience to know that he is for me now. And so just keep that in mind. And so I do want to thank you guys for listening. It's awesome to be able to go through the Bible with y'all. Sorry again I was late. Just been busy. I do apologize. That's no excuse, but hopefully I'll have the next vlog on Sunday, Lord willing. So we'll see. But thanks guys for tuning in, and we look forward to still going through. Don't forget to leave comments and messages, guys. We will get back to you. Just don't worry about it. Just leave comments or even ask questions. We have no problems going through them. So don't be shy. Bye. Thanks.